Hey guys, welcome back to Tales from This Side. I'm Grey Wolf, and we're gonna finish this house up, as you can see behind me. So, this is episode 3 of this specific series. We are gonna finish this up, and then I've got a plan for the next episode already in the process. So why don't we get started, and we'll see you there. All right. So it's 2 Minecraft days earlier. I thought that might be a nice touch. And what we're going to do is we're going to continue on by adding just a little bit of details. We don't really have a whole lot of wood, so what we're going to do, as I said in the last episode, is we're going to build, and then we will end up tearing down the parts that we want to change up later on. And it'll just add extra details later, but this will give us our outline and everything else that we need at this point. So all I'm doing is I'm going around and I'm adding some upside down stairs, which give it a pillar support look. I really like using it. The walls we're going to end up changing probably to an oak. But as you can see here, we've got some of the windows from last time, and we're just going to keep on cruising through. I hope everybody's having a good day. And as you watch along, you're more than welcome to build along. Just remember that we're not going to slow down for it. I haven't gotten any requests for that yet, so we're going to keep working on this, and the pace of the episodes are going to get much, much faster. Alright. So we're going to collect up some materials. I think we've got some, but I know that we're going to have to stop somewhere in the middle. Huh. Definitely know what I'm doing. Falling off blocks is a thing. So we're going to come across all of the exterior like this. We're going to come up with the pillars themselves one more block, and that'll give us that extra height, which doesn't cover up a window, and it doesn't make it look awkward from the outside. I think that I like doing this one out, but there's a lot of builds where I'll build it flush, because more common, newer builds are made pretty flush, not necessarily in this style. We're going to come over to the chimney for each of these, and mistakes were made every day. So the reason that I like saying that is because we can learn from our mistakes, and that's the goal. So we'll keep coming across. We've gotten the entire border taken care of here, and I believe next we're just going to move on into the roofing area. So I had to go and gather more materials. I'm right back. We're doing a couple more cross beams to kind of make it look far more supported in each place that we put those upside down stairs coming across. We still got our amazing looking fireplace. We're going to add one here, and then we're just going to come across this direction as if they're tied together. Now if we get up here, we can definitely make sure that we get what we need for that last one on the far end there. It's a little easier to reach from the top. Okay, I'm liking it. I think it looks pretty well supported. It'll give us a second floor. Then we'll have to figure out how we're going to get to the second floor. We're going to pull out some stone. We're going to make probably some stairs, and we'll start with the outer lining. So if you think about it, on most homes the gutters are different colors than the roof line, which gives you a two-tone look. So in the way I build, I like a two-tone look, so what we'll do is we'll end up putting, well, I forgot my campfire at the top. Putting a campfire at the top adds movement even if you're not in the house, so it makes it feel as if it's been lived in, and the smoke rises above it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab some of the stone and we're going to turn it into stairs. Now, this way it comes up a bit. So as we come up, the reason that I lifted up that piece a little higher is because of the angle of the roof. It's going to be right there. I wanted to make sure that we had plenty of space for it to come up and through the roof line itself, so that obviously you don't have fire like running into your roof line. In the real world, it would fill the house with smoke. So in order for you to find something aesthetically pleasing, you have to make it the way you would in the real world. If you didn't, then it doesn't look right and it feels off. It's not as awesome or amazing as most people would believe it to be. I'll climb back up here later and I'll add spruce trapdoors to the outer edge. So we've got them. I think that what we can do here is we're going to grab our stuff, we're going to make some stairs out of it. But the best way to do that in Minecraft is to have a cutting table or a stone cutter, because you get a 1-for-1 on the stairs, and in the crafting table it takes 6 to make 4, which means you're losing 2 blocks. So there we go. We're going to get a little bit more, we're going to do it again, and we'll just keep working as it smelts up. This way you guys don't get stuck watching the exciting parts of it. I like using the standard stone because it doesn't leave the cut lines and it looks a lot more natural across the roofing. Here's where we're going to add our trapdoors. Now we got to do it to all sides, and then we'll close them up just like that. You don't get too many options as far as how this goes, and we're trying to make it so that the fire looks like it's down below, not way up in the air like it is. Just like doing art, it's more of an illusion. In order to get a 3D feel from something, you have to make it, you have to overlap and hide things so that it feels like it's 3D. We'll get rid of this dirt and scaffolding that I've got going on, and then we'll get started actually on our roof line. Alright, so it's pretty simple. I'm going to show you how I start my roof line and how we start working with it, and then we'll go into a time lapse to finish her up. It's a real basic roof. We're not doing anything fancy, nothing crazy, because we don't have enough materials to do anything crazy yet. That will change. You can always use a little extra wool. Alright, so here's where we're going to begin with our roof line. And we're looking at, what we're going to do is we're going to look at our roof and see kind of how we want it to stand out, if you will. And on this one I think we're going to go with a streamline roof at the top. So we'll get started by coming across. And we'll start one block actually in front so that we have a little bit of an overhang. So there, and then we come down and we just cross all the way out. And then on each of the ends, what we'll do is we'll come over and we'll have a little bit of the overhang on the far sides. So like that, and then we'll go to the other side. And there you go. So from here, we'll just introduce this spruce, or I don't know, we do have only 3 types of wood. So what I'll do for the sides is I'll come up in a row so that it literally covers just the outside blocks. And that creates a border or an outline for the roof in the stone. So we got a little bit more because we did a little bit of work, and for each time we work a little further, we'll be good. So this here is going to be kind of like an extra piece which has to be added to the roof line. And as you can see, we want it all to kind of go in the streamline or straight forward. So we're going to back up here and let you take a look. So it looks like this, and it comes across, but it gives that broken up piece, which makes it feel like it's all unison. And it's definitely and very clearly a different piece of the house. And that's the goal, is to make it look similar, but definitely be a different piece. We'll hop up here and So those spots, because the way the stairs come out blocked, I'll show you what we're going to do later. And of course it has to be the last one in my hand that we do backwards. There we go. So as we continue, things will get a little faster. As far as the things that we're working on, I believe that I'm going to start cutting it up a little bit more so that it's a little bit more exciting for you guys. I know that a lot of people, they really like watching things happen at a faster pace, and I know that they want to feel like they're constantly moving, almost like an action movie. I find the game really relaxing. We're going to add ourselves a little bit of an outcropping here, which will be like a covered awning area. And then I think it would be cool to make it look like we were cutting logs right here as part of the system. So we're going to put this up. We're going to of course go from the pillars to the wall just like we did before. Can't reach that one. We'll just go this way then. So we're going to come across, and then we're going to go from the wall down here as a straight line. We'll do the other side. We're going to lay down real quick. And see how quick that was? Didn't even notice that we laid down. So we're going to add some more of our stairs, but hey guys, sorry about that. There's this instant cut just jumping into this because of the fact that there was an accidental deletion of this clip. So enjoy the time lapse, and we will see you guys on the other side. Well, hey, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. As you can see, we did quite a bit of extra details during the time lapse just so that we can move it along. I did spruce trap doors around the doors, and we added these flowers out back. We added a little bit of greenery attached to the house, the vines. And of course we did the entire roofing. So as you can see here behind me, just like at the beginning, we're right here 2 days later. You have the smoke coming out, and I think that's absolutely gorgeous. And you can see that we did the ceiling on the inside, which gives us the upstairs or an attic portion, which we just built a ladder up to. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's about that time. Remember, love me, hate me, let me know in the comments, and we'll see you again next week. Till then, be safe and have a good day.